Stage 1 of making your pizza is to make sure that your oven is on and it's nice and warm. So you want to put it on a medium heat around 180 degrees Celsius and make sure your oven shelf is in the center of your oven. Add 150 grams of flour to your mixing bowl. To the flour, add 25 grams of butter. The next stage is to rub your butter into the flour. You need to do this by doing this motion with your fingertips. So you grab the butter and you rub it into the flour. And you keep going until all of your butter has been rubbed into all of your flour and you are left with the texture of breadcrumbs. This is called the rubbing in technique, where we are using the fat in the butter to completely coat the flour. To the 50 milliliters of milk, add your egg. Make sure you don't have any shell in there. Use your fork and whisk it together so it becomes a combined mixture. At this stage, you can then add your milk and your egg straight into your bowl of breadcrumbed or rubbed in butter and flour. And you're going to start to bring your dough together, either using a wooden spoon or a spatula. And keep going until it forms a dough. When your mixture begins to start forming together, you can use your hands to form it into a dough. If at this stage your mixture is too wet, you can add a little bit more flour. And again, if it doesn't stick together, you can use a little bit more milk to make it combine, but there should be the correct amount. So once you have it in a dough, you can use your hands to really get it into a dough and form it on your work surface. Make sure you use everything in your mixing bowl so nothing goes to waste. And then you can literally just form your dough gently together. When you're happy that your dough has come together and it's nice and soft and it's not sticking to your hands anymore, you are ready to roll it out. So gently sprinkle your work surface with some flour because otherwise it will stick. You also need a rolling pin, or you can use a heavy object like a glass bottle or a can. Cover it in cling film so it's nice and clean, and you can use that as a rolling pin as well. So you're going to gently roll out your dough until it's as thick as you are happy with, usually about a 5 millimeter thickness, so as thick as maybe 2 1 dirham coins piled on top of each other. And you just keep rolling out until you are happy that your dough is as thick as you would like it for your pizza. Once your pizza is the thickness you are happy with, you can pick it up and place it on your baking tray. The correct way to do this is actually with your rolling pin. You can just gently roll it around your rolling pin and then gently unroll it onto your baking tray. It's really important that you move your pizza before you start to decorate it, because otherwise it gets really heavy and really wet and it will tear when you try to pick it up and put it on your baking tray. Now you just need to decorate. And your pizza is now ready to go in the oven. For mine, I put passata or tomato sauce on the base, then my cheddar cheese, and then my toppings on top. Your pizza now goes into the oven for around 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, your pizza should be a lovely golden brown colour and your cheese melted on top.